My name is Richie B.
John in the building.
Yeah, and it's time now for Top of the Bridge Up and Go for this beautiful, really beautiful Tuesday morning. We're happy to be in your company once again, and we definitely going to make it happen big time in prime time right here on the Bridge 99. And it's time for WTF. What the fact? A little fact that we want to share with you this morning about a common swift. The bird can fly for 10 months without landing. My gosh. Yeah.
What?
The common swift, some people call them apus apus, or simply swift, in Great Britain is a soft-tailed blackbird that breeds across Eurasia and winters in the southern Africa, nesting in buildings and hollow trees. Whatever these are the ones that were affecting Robo the other day. I'm just trying to see them there. Robo!
Yeah.
Are these the birds that were crowding your roof? Anyway, they can both eat and sleep while in the air. Yep. How can they do that? Let me read some more.
Yeah.
What's more, scientists have so far found 3 swift species that can fly for incredibly long periods. And if the sleeping part sounds impossible, they managed to do it after reaching higher altitudes. We are now climbing up to 20,000 feet. And then by the time they get up to 25,000 feet or more, they effectively just glide and sleep simultaneously.
25,000.
No.
Okay.
I put that in. So let me be clear on that.
All right.
I'm just imagining like a pilot
Right.
giving the
Okay. Up
So,
to 25.
Yeah, that is a figment of my own imagination. I moved quickly into that realm.
Yeah, some space bird.
Yeah, but the common swift, the apus apus, they can actually eat and sleep at the same time. That's kind of strange, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah. And like I see people, not recently, but I've gone to dances in the early days,
Yeah.
and I see people standing right in front of the speakers, fast asleep, and their hands are kimbo. Or if you stand up asleep and you kimbo same time. Maybe some distant relative of the apus. Anyhow, that's a fact. And again, the 25,000 feet part of it is just me giving a little trouble.
Yeah.
But that is a fact, ladies and gentlemen, Bridge Nation. Those little birds, they're quite different. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, get them all.
A couple of entertainment stories that we're looking at this morning and sharing them with you. Munga Honorable is in the news. Dancehall artist Damien Munga Honorable Roden. He's apparently disappointed that his murder trial has been postponed to February 17, 2025. After a declaration in the Home Circuit Court yesterday that the trial could not proceed because of personal reasons presented by the artist's lawyer, Christopher Townsend. I have a priority matter set for next week, and I also have some personal reasons why I could not have planned the matter this week, Townsend explained. Of course, Munga and his co-accused, Sheridan Gordon, are charged in connection with the 2017 murder of Cleveland Smith, who is a relative of Heads High singer Mr. Vegas, whose correct name is Clifford Smith. Munga's a little disappointed because he wanted to have his day in court, but he understands the nature of these matters, and he said that courts are very uncertain. The lengthy postponement date of the trial is a direct result of the effects of the pandemic on the judicial system. And we also see Shenseea is shall we say, in the news? Not just Shenseea though. She's also in the news along with Summer Walker. That is a lady who had a child with London on the Track, right? Yeah. So Summer Walker is now crediting Shenseea for her improved co-parenting relationship with hip-hop producer London on the Track. Didn't know that. Let's see what Summer Walker is saying. She shared that London on the Track's so much better now as a father after previously accusing him of only being an Instagram dad who rarely spends time with their daughter and only shares photos to impress his fans. She says, I think what it honestly was, he was just hurt. He was taking me through the ringer. She also seemingly confirmed, listen carefully, that Shenseea and London were dating and that the Jamaican artist was a positive influence on him, showing up as a father for their daughter, who is now 2 years old. She said, honestly, Shenseea, shout out to you. Something. After she got in the picture, he, meaning London, started acting right. I was like, thank God he moved on. Yeah, I won't go any further. Too much editing I have to do on this story. But I think we get the gist of it.
Yeah.
She's basically saying, since Shenseea came into the picture, London on the track turned out to be a better dad.
Really?
Yeah, and so it's like she's giving some credits to Shenseea for having actually had that positive influence.
Positive influence.
Yeah, on London on the track.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. That was Update. So, Shelz, let's take them to the first item right here, right now.
And that is the proverb of the day. Let's hear it, Kev.
You can't sit down pan bucket and draw water.
Pull up that.
You can't sit down pan bucket and draw water.
You can sit down on bucket
And draw
and draw water.
That makes sense, yeah? Yeah, that's true.
You have to get up
You
and
have to
move.
get up and take action
Yeah, man. That you have to do.
to make sure your bucket full. That is it.
And if you want to fill up several buckets, you can also do that.
That's right.
But you have to get up.
That's right.
All right, the meaning of that proverb: take action to make things happen. All right. So when you hear you can sit down, pan bucket and draw water, remember the meaning. Where's that?
Lift up.
Lift up and get work done. That's why we're here right now, as a matter of fact. Take action to make things happen. Right now it's 6:47. That was the proverb of the day.
That's right.
And remember that pet peeves are things that others do that you may find annoying. There's sometimes irritating and quite often upsetting. Here's today's pet peeve from a member of the Bridge Nation.
Bridge Nation, my pet peeve. Say in the kitchen, right? The salt buckle, the sugar buckle. Them open it and don't lock back the lid properly. You pick up the sugar buckle, it drop out there and broke up and dash away, sugar dash away. Because somebody decide not to close back the bottle properly. Closing lids, oh my goodness. A big pet peeve of mine, people who don't close back bottles properly. And then you look like the clumsy one when it fall out of your hand and broke. Big pet peeve.
Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that.
I know. Hey, I want to know that the listener deal with the persons who might be considered guilty.
It's
Oh.
not a real thing because
Yeah. Is that a problem?
I've been the person who left the lid them. But now I go around here, and I've seen the reactions
Okay.
that I've faced over the years, and I know a real thing, man. Also now water bottle. Oh gosh, man.
I know.
That can be annoying for real.
Yeah, it's true. I
Yeah.
don't say nothing.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
I'm guilty. I'm guilty. No lie. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also the situation where someone maybe takes a tablet out of a bottle and doesn't what do you call it? Lock it back
Yeah.
proper.
Oh gosh.
And then the air goes in. So when you go in for your one tab now, everything kick up together.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Problem.
Something
Problem.
Yeah. Let in what is called moisture.
Moisture gets
Yes.
in,
Jeez,
and
jeez.
all kind of problems develop.
You know what? That's all.
But I mean, guys, listen. I'm speaking as a culprit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just in a rush, you know. You know what I mean? You just like, I do it with everything.
Shelz, you ever hear them say haste make waste?
No, but no, you don't know waste, you know. Wasting a year and
Yeah.
you see me, because I have a technique. And me know how when me I go back for them things, I know how to take them up. Yeah, I know my fault, you don't know the code. Yeah, me do it with bread bag, water bottle, salt, regular.
Then Shelz, hold on now. Can you imagine is a bottle of your favorite whatever and that happen, right? Drop a ground and you can't have any more out of
Technique, man. It's a technique.
Yeah?
Oh,
Not
sharing.
one more.
We lazy people because it's a technique.
Sharing space.
Yeah, man, it's a thing.
Yeah, for give and take. That's the truth.
So yeah, what? That your buckle, this is my buckle.
Yeah.
All right. Hold your buckle.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a pet peeve. Good morning, Dr. Ronald Blake.
Good morning, Richie. How are you, my brother?
I am doing well. We're happy to have you. Shelz is also here with me in the studio.
Greetings, Dr. Blake.
Greetings, my brother.
All right.
I think I'd like to start this morning, Dr. Blake, by asking you to provide us with a bit of an overview of the United States Department of Agriculture Food for Progress Jamaica Spices and tell us a little bit about the objectives as well.
Well, you know, Richie, this is a national project. So it's a project that is going to be implemented across Jamaica. And the objective of the project, one, is to be able to get clean planting material to support some sustainable production, and also to put in an effective marketing system that is going to allow us to achieve some key indicators for the project. And what are these indicators? We intend that after 5 years that we will be able to increase production of these spices on 2,250 hectares. We will also be impacting just over 7,500 value chain actors. But more importantly, that the production value for this 2,250 hectares will be approximately $20 million US, of which about 65% will be directed to export of these products.
Sounds really exciting. Sounds like you're creating employment, you're creating opportunity. But I have to ask also, whilst this is obviously aimed at revitalizing Jamaica's spices sector, what are some of the strategies that are in place to achieve this goal?
Well, you know, this project is implemented by ACDI VOCA, and ACDI VOCA is a global NGO with, you know, that has done significant work in just over 150 countries. And one of the things that ACDI VOCA brings to the table is a very strong marketing system. It's something that has been perfected and implemented successfully. We also will ensure, Richie, that we do have an important social inclusion strategy. So the incorporation of our women or youth, marginalized groups, because the truth is we are using youth as a strategy for sustainable production, because, you know, you're going to need a replacement pimento, turmeric, and ginger farmers as we go forward. And the truth is, if you don't get the young farmers to become involved, you're not going to have the sustainability that we seek. We also will be utilizing a number of resilience strategies, eco-based adaptation, and also how do we get farmers to recognize some of the threats posed by climate variation, and how can they coexist with some of these? What are some of the strategies that can be employed in order to overcome some of the challenges that it will pose?
You still there, Dr. Blake?
I am.
Okay. Now, so, I mean, could you share some of the details about the expected impact of the JaSPICE project, such as the expected increase in turmeric, ginger, and pimento yields, as well as, you know, the estimated sales and export figures?
Right. So, you know, so there are four components within this project, but these four components, as you rightly asked, are going to be feeding into some of these outcomes. And I just repeat for emphasis that we are going to be establishing 2,250 additional hectares of ginger, turmeric, and pimento. And we are going to be going for production values in excess of 20 million US. And just over 14 million of this will be geared towards export. But importantly, too, we are going to also be able to develop a training system that is going to be able to change the behavior of our spices farmers and also people who are also players in the sector, because training is going to be essential. We're going to be doing a lot of research and development, because we love to say that we have the best ginger in the world and we have the best pimento, but the truth is, a lot of times we do not have this scientific evidence to support the claim. Mm-hmm. And one of the things we'll be doing under this project, we are going to be doing the chemical analysis of these 3 products. So when we say to the people who want our product, whether it is for the domestic demand or the export market, we are going to, when we say to them that our ginger is the best, that argument is not visceral, but it is supported by empirical evidence. And this is another big outcome from the project. You would notice also that we have had a tremendous fall off in production levels in ginger because of the rhizome rot. And one of the things we want to be doing, working with Bodles, working with JACRA, working with NCU, we are going to be able to develop clean planting materials. Turmeric presently mainly grows in the wild. We want to commercialize that, and we want to look at, far more effective planting techniques, propagation techniques. So these are some of the things that will be done over the next 5 years.
And all of these will be available for farmers and so on to access, so that they can improve their yield and all of that, eh?
Oh, certainly. The whole aim of this project is to make it easier for our farmers.
Yes.
In that they will have far better quality planting material. It will be at a much more affordable rate. It will also be accessible to them. And of course, they'll also have the know-how in addition to those inputs, so they can have higher levels of productivity.
Yes. Clearly, we're not where we want to be as far as the spice industry is concerned. But what other challenges would you say that the industry has faced in over the years, Dr. Blake?
Well, outside of disease, I think we have come to wrap our mind around the fact that these are premium products, and so a crop like pimento has suffered significantly from cultural shifts, because one of the things you find is that it's a little difficult to get people to be climbing pimento trees and deal with some of the other vagaries of that. And so we have not had as much production with pimento as we should have. With ginger, the rhizome rot had a significant negative effect on production. And for turmeric has largely been grown in the wild, and it's only in recent times that we are now moving into commercial production levels. And so these are 3 major problems. And the truth, too, is that, because we have such low production, we have serious price instability, and it makes it challenging to hold down export market, because you're going to have to be able to stabilize your price as well as the production.
Yes.
So you can have a consistent supply. Mm-hmm. These are some of the things when we talk about building a marketing infrastructure under this project. These are some of the things that it will address.
Mm-hmm. We refer to our listeners as the Bridge Nation. For those who are out there listening right now, very excited about what they just heard, what's the first thing they need to do?
Well, we will be working with some key agencies. So if you're a young male or female, then I would say reach out to the Jamaica Forage Club. So they're going to be a critical partner in terms of having young farmers. If you're a woman, and especially a rural woman, reach out to the Rural Farmers Network. They're going to be our key partner. Mm-hmm. If there's interest in research and development, and NCU is going to be a critical stakeholder. We'll be working with RADA, we'll be working with JACRA, and JACRA is going to be a major partner because they have regulatory authority for the spices. Where you need extension support, then RADA is going to be our key partner. So if you have land and if you have an interest in participating not only in the primary level, but anywhere along the value chain, then we are saying that you can reach out to us and you can reach out to any of our established partners under this project. On the 1st of June, which is Thursday coming, we'll be launching, and after our launch, we will be going across Jamaica to continue the work we have started in terms of the consultation with stakeholders.
Yes. In reference to the land that you say persons would need to have, would it be small plots or large land mass?
Well, it's a mix. We will have a very diverse mix of production strategies. So people who want to get into subsistence ginger turmeric farming, that will be accommodated. We're also looking for the huge commercial players who can take on 20, 30, 40, 50, 200 acres. We're looking for those partners as well. But it is okay if what you want to do is a square of turmeric. All of that can be integrated to achieve our overall aggregate production level.
This is a very exciting bit of news. I'm very happy that we got a chance to speak with you this morning, Dr. Ronald Blake. Good luck going forward. And I think as time progresses, we'll see it necessary to invite you back to give us some kind of a progress report. Thanks again for today, though.
Thanks to you and your listeners.
All right, much appreciated. Dr. Ronald Blake, Chief of Party, U.S. Department of Agriculture, Food for Progress, Jamaica Spices. Now, good morning once again, Bridge Nation. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with a very special guest in the Canadian Connection, one of the proud sponsors of the highly anticipated Reggae Sumfest happening in Montego Bay. 1 week of activities, July 16 to 22. This morning we're joined by the brand manager for Sunshine Snacks, Miss Chantel Hill, and we're happy to have her. I think we have her on Zoom, right? Good morning, Chantel.
Good morning. How are you?
We're hearing you now, and so is Canada. You might want to say good morning to Canada as well.
Good morning to lovely Canada. I hope you're having a sunny morning.
They might need some sunshine, and that is why we have you on. Sunshine Snacks is what you're talking about. And as the brand manager, how proud are you of your products?
I am absolutely ecstatic about my brand, and I just want to clarify, I'm the marketing manager. I don't want my brand manager listening. Good morning, Georgia Clark.
All right, thank you very much for that correction. I believe this is the second year that you've partnered with Reggae Sumfest. Am I correct?
Yes, this is our second year. This is our great return. We are excited about the partnership. We were welcomed into the Sumfest family last year, and we found it to be an amazing experience for our brand. And we thought that this is something that we need to continue for years to come. So yes, we are back. We are looking forward to Sumfest 30.
Loving that. Now, Chantel, it's a whole week of vibes, whole week of niceness. And I'm curious to find out, what events will you guys be participating in during the Sumfest week?
Oh, we are looking to take over, honestly.
Nice.
Gentlemen, we will be at every single Sumfest lead-up event as well as festival nights 1 to 2. And when I talk about lead-up events, I mean we're even going to be at the beach cleanup in June this month.
Nice.
So yes, we will be everywhere. You can't miss the sun.
That's right.
That sounds really, really good. Do you have any campaigns that are either ongoing or planned in the near future?
Yes, sir. We are literally launching our Sumfest campaign, and it's called the Sunshine Snack Under the Sun Sumfest 30 promotion, just to show the genuine sincerity of the partnership that exists between our brands and Sumfest. So when you look into all of our supermarkets, and there's over 600 of them that Sunshine Snacks is in Jamaica, you will be seeing the Sumfest library alongside the Sunshine Snacks library in our ecstatic Road to Sumfest journey. So customers can purchase and they can win amazing prizes with us starting next week.
Wow, sounds really, really good. And are you looking forward to any particular act on Reggae Sumfest this year?
Oh, wow. Actually, I'll tell you a secret. I was just like a few days ago going through the running order because I know sometimes they change. And I think I'm most excited about that King Jammy's tribute.
Yes.
That's good.
That's going to be off the chain. Yeah, Admiral Bailey, Lieutenants Tichy, Leroy Gibbons, Pinchers, and many others who have worked with top producer King Jammy's Lloyd James will be paying tribute to him. It's going to be off the chain. I really want to thank you. Yeah. Chantel, it's really good having you in the program this morning, and glad to know that you're so actively engaged in Reggae Sumfest, and we look forward to seeing your brand and yourself at Reggae Sumfest 2023. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Big up.
Thank you. So thank you to you both, and have a wonderful day to Jamaica as well as the Canada.
All right. Sounds so good. Yeah, that's Chantel for you guys. Chantel Hill, the marketing manager for Sunshine Snacks. Sunshine Snacks, one of the big sponsors of Reggae Sumfest. All right, it's 12 now before the before the hour of 10 o'clock. And let me just tell you, thank you very much. Shelz, it's a good time for us to do this, right?
Yeah, man.
Thanks to Dr. Ronald Blake, who was our guest at 7 o'clock this morning with some exciting information in the spice industry in Jamaica, how it's going to be boosted going forward, because there's great demand, especially for spices coming out of Jamaica, and great opportunities lie ahead. He's the chief of party at the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Food and Progress Jamaica Spices. I don't know if I got if it was delivered the right way, but I got all the words. I got all the words in.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't see any punctuation, Jess.
No, so what else?
So
Yeah,
let's call
you did
it
the right thing.
Yeah, let's call it out. All right. We had the Secret Sound game. People came close, it seems, but no winner.
Yeah, man. And of course, at 7:45, it was all about the Canadian connection with Red and DJ Ritz on Flow 98.7. And we had a nice interview with Chantel Hill, who is the marketing manager at Sunshine Snacks. And it was a great reason. But Richie, I kind of bex. Come never get for tell Chantel, say, yo, I want a pack of cheesies.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I just want a big pack of cheesies. But they don't. Them I go there Reggae Sumfest, so I go check it and make sure.
I love, you know, the whole nuts and thing.
Watch it.
Yeah, party mix type of vibe there.
Oh, party mix.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
yeah, man. Yeah, okay, I got you now. You save yourself, this.
Yeah, that one the bad. Oh.
Yeah.
But they'll shine a point finger upon me. But I tell you have to be careful when you're around these people.
Yeah, man, watch it.
You don't see Mr. Stars in the building. What's wrong, you guys? He can write letters, you know.
There's other just silently wire too. You see?
For purposes of the conversation, I didn't refer to him as Jeffrey. I said Mr. Azan. All right, yeah.
And
of
it was
course.
a good vibe. And of course, you know, I had foreplay.
How that you call it?
Oh, yeah. John, watch me now.
Four man play.
Four man play four tune.
Yeah.
4 man play 4 tune. Yeah, my bad. And the theme for today was party, and boy, Richie, you take it.
Yo, Jano.
Yeah, are you take
The cartel vibe there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Good vibe.
Emergency.
Yes, sir.
All right, Bridge Nation, we thank you. Jody's absent today. We hope that she's doing all right.
Yeah, Jojo.
And we just want to say thanks to you, Shelz, to Kevin, Sean, who came in on the latter end and has been providing a lot of support, and also to DJ Audley. And I want to say big ups on his behalf again, too. Ras.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Rashida. Okay. And we have a quote that I want to leave with you. Pain nourishes courage. You can't be brave if you've only had had wonderful things happen to you.
Not true.
All right? Pain nourishes courage. Mary Tyler Moore said that. Thank you, Bridge Nation, for being a part of the experience. Make it a great day today. Of course, Levels and Meds is on next with Jeffrey Azan. My name is Richie B. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.